Ray is here to talk turkey, but not just turkey.
This year with the turkey, people are concerned there's not going to be turkeys. There's plenty of turkeys. There's turkeys around. What you will encounter, though, through the pandemic, the gatherings have gotten smaller, lack of production, so there's going to be a lot of pressure on the very smaller birds. So that might be a little harder to come by than it usually is. If you do need to get a bigger turkey than you would get, I have a great idea for you to be able to utilize it in 2 different meals. And especially if it's a frozen turkey, you're going to want to thaw it most of the way out so you can work with it. Or if you're fresh turkey, you're simply going to start and take the one leg off one side. Just like that. So after you take the leg off, then you're going to take the one side of the breast off, in the middle of the bone. Again, it's easier when it's fresh than it is when it's cooked. And you're just going to follow the curve so it peels right off. Then you're going to follow this down right into the wing. Right to the wing section.
Let the boning knife
do the work. So now look at this here. Now I have the breast, the full breast, the leg cooked nice.
And the leg.
Now you take your other half of turkey. You can put it right in your roasting pan like you would a split chicken. Roast one side, just like that. You can now take this and refreeze it, wrap it up, and it's a whole nother meal that you can make in a roasting pan with vegetables and potatoes. Okay? Next, let's talk about if you're buying frozen turkey. Again, when we're talking about size, they're frozen. So if you can get it earlier, get it. Get it aside, this way you don't worry so much about the size. But when you get your frozen turkey, a couple things you want to look for. You want to make sure the packaging on it is still nice and tight, so no air had gotten in it. You want to look for the grade A shield, so that you know you had that much inspection. When it's grade A, that means it should have no tears, no blemishes, so you get a better quality product, right? So you want to make sure it's all natural, nothing added to it, okay?
No pump.
And you're good to go.
Fillers that they put in.
Now, also, if you buy the frozen, okay, and you need to thaw it, right, if you have the time in your refrigerator in the back, okay, with plenty of time, because it'd be about 24 hours for 5 pounds, okay, to thaw your turkey. If you need to thaw your turkey quickly, then you want to submerge it in cold water, changing the water about every half hour or so, and that'd be about an hour to every 2 pounds of turkey to thaw. So it'd be a lot quicker for you, so you could still utilize a frozen turkey.
Moving on down the line.
Now, if turkey is not where you want to go and you want to try something different this year, you can stay with some of the poultry. Roasting chickens. You have 7 to 8 pounds, you can find roasting chickens that size. Carve it like you would your turkey, you'd be surprised. You get a 7, 8, you'll feed 6 people to 8, no problem, because there's a lot more meat when you cut it that way. Next, we go a little more elegant, and we get duck. Okay?
One of my husband's favorites.
Duck works out because now you're not going to get duck quite as big, but you don't need the duck quite as big because the meat is much heavier with a duck.
It's very rich.
So you don't eat it. Yeah, so you're going to eat a little less, so you can get away with a little smaller. Okay? The ducks, another big thing is you want to look, they come fresh or frozen. And again, we're going to talk about frozen. If you're buying anything frozen, you'd like the label to say, keep frozen. What I don't like to see is when a label says keep refrigerated or frozen. Now I got a question. Was this fresh for a week in the case and now they put it in the freezer and I'm buying it? Or was it frozen and they took it out and thawed it and now I'm buying it fresh?
Right.
So you'd like to find the label that says just keep frozen. You'd be much better off. Now, if you have a small gathering and it is just a few people and you really want to go elegant, there's the Cornish hen. It's an individual serving, so if you're having 3 to 4 people, that's not too crazy, but it's tender, it's sweet, it's delicious. So now I'll give you one that's out of the realm of the poultry, okay? I love this. And we talk about the boneless centers of pork all the time, right?
All the time.
But I want to give some love to the fresh ham because this is a great roast. The thick skin, the heavy pork fat roasts so well. It is so delicious.
So beautiful.
Easy to do. And a great alternative.
And an army.
And pork, one of the most affordable meats there is, didn't really get affected too much in pricing with the pandemic, right? So it's still very affordable, and it freezes very well. So if you wanted to get it for the holiday, you can get it ahead and freeze it without worrying about it because pork freezes very nicely.
Beautiful. That's a great suggestion. I love it.
Now, I have one last one for you.
Sure.
Okay? And that's if you're thinking beef, if you want to go high end, okay? Thanksgiving time will be the best time for beef.